In this video, I'm going to go over something which is super important if you want to be successful with affiliate marketing, and definitely if you want to be successful with creating any kind of affiliate marketing sales funnel or any kind of sales funnel really. And that is that you need to test. And when you're creating any kind of landing page, opt-in form, sales funnel or anything, you need to go into it with a mindset of, I am just running a test in the first instance to see what works, and then what you do is you change something, and then you run another test by sending more traffic to it, and then you might need to change something again. So for instance, this page behind me, one of my highest converting landing pages, which got around about 50%, over 50% opt-in rate. Do you think that I just created this one day, sent traffic to it, and every 100 people that saw it, they opted in straight away? No, that's not what happened. It took me a while of trying. So when I first created this, it looked nothing like this. It was red. I think it was red. I don't think it had passive income system at the top. It just said free access to my system. It didn't have this button on. But how did I know what works and what don't work? You need to track everything and see what converts and if people are converting and how many people. So every time I send 100 clicks to this, I need to know how many people have actually clicked this button from the 100 clicks. The way you do that is with link tracking software, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. But yeah, so I send 100 clicks to this page, and then say for instance 20 people click this button to go to the next page. Then I can go, right, okay, well that's not good enough. So what you do is you go back to the funnel and you go, okay, well I'm going to change something here. I'm going to change this title. I'm going to change it. And then I'm going to run another 100 clicks to it. I'm going to promote it to get another 100 people clicking on it. And then you realize, oh, actually I've got 25 people have actually opted in this time. So that title is better than the previous one. So then you get rid of that. Then you go, okay, well I'm going to try something else. I'm going to change this button, make the button turn red. And then I'm going to run 100 clicks to it. And then you realize, oh, it's gone down. Okay, that's wrong. I'm going to change back to the button that it was originally at. And then that's what you do. You just gradually change one thing at a time. So every time you run traffic, you change one thing at a time until you get like the highest opt-in rate or conversion that you can get. And that's what I did with this page. And that's why it was so successful. And then I could use that same layout for every kind of funnel that I created from then onwards. I use this two-step opt-in thing with the almost there page because that's what worked, and I knew that works because I run so many tests to it. So how do I know how many people have clicked this button? We need to use something which is kind of like link tracking software, and then if we try different traffic sources as well, we can say, well, if I've run traffic from solo ads to this, and I was getting 20% of people clicking. But when I run traffic from Facebook ads, I get 30% people clicking. So then you know, oh, okay, you're also testing the traffic source as well. That's why running tests is really important, and tracking your analytics of what's converting and what's not converting is really important. So I use something called ClickMagick, which is this here, clickmagick.com. It's starts off at $17 per month. I think I've got this plan or this plan, but you'll just need this basic plan to start with if you want 10,000 clicks. And basically what you can do with this, you can use it for all of your link tracking, so you can see how many people are clicking on your links, which is really good. But you can actually add cookies, like pixels, onto each of your page of your funnel, so then you know how many people reach the next step. So then what you do is, after you've spent ages optimizing this, and then they go to the next page, and you realize, oh, only 10% of the people moved on to the next stage. So you can say, oh, I've got the landing page locked off because I'm getting a 50% opt-in rate there. But then this next opt-in box page is not doing so well. So then you run the tests again, and that's how you make it successful. So with ClickMagick, I'm not going to make a full tutorial on ClickMagick because there's so many different things you can do with it, and they have got step-by-step training on all of this. But this is basically, let me just log in. So this is what we're doing here. So basically what you would do is just go into links, create new link. So say for instance you built your sales funnel in Builder or ClickFunnels or whatever. I just use this as an example. You've created this is your final sales funnel. What you would do, and you've published it, you would you need to get the link for the sales funnel. So whatever you're going to link is going to be called. So it would just be something like the traffic source. So it would be solo ads, passive income system 1 or something like that. That'll do. And then you can connect to domains. So you've got your own domains here, or you can just use the ClickMagick one, but they don't recommend that. And you can just like solo ads. I've already got loads called that. And then this is where you would add in the link to your landing page. So just in this instance, if I had published this would be my landing page. And then I paste that and then click create link. And then what that will do at the moment in time, it's really basic. It will just track clicks. So every time someone clicks, it'll track them and you can kind of see where they've clicked from. And you make sure you're not getting any robots and stuff. But if you want to actually track whether someone progresses to the next stage, you have to install a little pixel on your website, which I'm going to show you how to do here. So you just go to Tools, Tracking Pixels, Pixel Builder. And then here it's asking, what do you want to track? Actions, engagement, sales. So usually with affiliate marketing, it's quite hard to track the sales because we don't have access to the actual page we're sending them to. So I'm sending them to a ClickBank product or Builderall or something like that. I don't usually have access to that page to install the pixel. So more often than not, I just install it on my website, which just tracks how well my sales funnel's doing. So actions, engagements. The one you mainly use is just actions. Leave it as all that. That's all fine. And you would just be like opt in. 1, or if that, say for instance, so they press the button on the page, so it's a double opt-in. They press the button, so it'd be like maybe like viewed second page or something like that. Change it here to JavaScript, and then we click like that, copy that. And what you do is just go back to the page. So I'll show you here. So this is the Builderall editor. So this is the page that I'm trying to track. You wouldn't put it onto the first page because we know that they're going to click this. This is the page they're going to view. You need to put your pixel onto the page which they get access to after they take the action, if that makes sense. So here it would be the almost there page. So what I want to do is go to the almost there page. That's fine. Click on this little plus icon here. I mean, it's different depending on which page builder you're using, but you just need to find the head scripts. Let me just find the almost there page here. And then you just go down here and paste in your little tracking code to the head script of the almost like the thank you page or the page that you want to track the action, and then click save. So what that will do is when I send traffic to my my landing page, this page here, when it loads, someone comes to that page and they click that button, they're going to be taken through to the almost there page. That's where I've just installed that first pixel that says when someone hits that page, let ClickMagick know. So then ClickMagick will be able to show me that I've had 100 clicks sent to this landing page, and 50 of them have reached the second stage, the second page. So then I know I've got a 50% opt-in rate. And then you could add another action pixel on another page, and you will see that only 20% of people made it through to there. So then that's when you need to work on that kind of third step. And that's basically how it works. As I said, it's probably best if you just come into ClickMagick and watch their training videos, or there's other tracking software out there as well. And then you just run, and then what you do is you just create a new link, Solo Ads 2, run 100 clicks to it, then you can see, well, this one's got a much higher conversion rate, and all of the stats are down here, and yeah, you can just track it. And that is how you use ClickMagick to track your conversions. And honestly, this is really important if you want to really make the most out of your sales funnels, because there's no point sending traffic to something if you're not tracking it, because then you don't know if it's working or not. One thing I will say, if you haven't got the budget, or maybe you're not ready to invest in ClickMagick or set all of that stuff up, you can still kind of track stuff manually if you've got an email opt-in form, where you can actually, if someone opts in, if you know that 50 people have opted into the email list since I've sent traffic there, you've got a 50% opt-in rate. That only becomes slightly more complicated when you start sending traffic from all different sources and you start sending more than 100 clicks, and it gets a little bit messy. But you still can kind of manually see how many people have opted in, if that's the way you want to go. But ClickMagick does work really well for that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's everything for this video. Hope you found it useful. Cheers.